Pentagon says classified data moving to the cloud, Amazon's cloud. Defense One technology editor Patrick Tucker is with us now. When I first heard this story, Patrick, the first question was, is that safe? You put all this Defense Department stuff up there on the cloud. Is that safe?
Well, there's two ways to think about it, and the first way is it's probably safer than what we've got right now. So think about the IT infrastructure that is the Department of Defense. You're talking about individual consoles, different computers sitting on desks every place from Bagram to Norway to Tampa, Florida. You've got this really diverse security environment that's updated every so often, either by a third-party vendor that does endpoint security for the Pentagon or the guy that comes in and takes a look at that. You migrate all of that to the cloud and you do two things. Number one, you present the opportunity for single points of accountability where somebody, or rather a team, can look across the entire DoD sort of infrastructure of systems, see if there's abnormalities, see if there's something going on funny with data exfiltration, one place where it shouldn't be, see basically what's going on within the entire system. And it's also going to provide, potentially, the ability for all of DoD to move data much faster. And when we talk about that, we're not talking about the way you and I move data to make a trade or something else. We're talking about machines at the forefront of battle, operating with people, talking to commanders in order to move faster in concert in real life or death stakes. So this is the direction that the entire Defense Department is going.
That's fascinating. I take it that Amazon's doing a lot of business with the Defense Department, and it occurs to me to ask, is that why Amazon is considering putting its second headquarters in the D.C. area?
I would say that's probably a big part of the considerations. The Defense Department is moving towards, they announced this on March 7th, a big 10-year, $10 billion contract for a single provider. Right now, Amazon is at the forefront of that. He's kind of the most likely winner. But you've also got Microsoft gunning hard for it, IBM, and even potentially Google, all want to potentially be that single cloud provider to give cloud services to the Defense Department over the course of 10 years. And it's going to be a huge contract. It's like the motherlode of all IT contracts for the Defense Department. But at the same time, as you point out, there are some real risks there because you're talking about a huge modernization project where you're going to trust one company to kind of handle all of the Defense Department's data on its computers over a course of 10 years. And once all of that information from, again, the central command operations in the Middle East to Europe to the South Pacific starts traveling through the computers owned by one company, it's going to be real hard to turn that off.
Yeah, that's fascinating stuff, Patrick. What a huge contract, $10 billion over 10 years. One company. Got it. Patrick Tucker, thanks for joining us, sir. Appreciate your information.